Hello there, welcome to Genesis Models. My name is Bob Warden. Welcome to this inbox review. We're going to be taking a look at the Rufe, which is the dual combo 148 scale by Eduard. It's a nice limited edition kit that we've got just here, very much based on the Zero. They're fantastic Zero they did. I think it was new tool 2022 or early 2023. But yes, I've already done that nice step by step on it if you wanted to go check that out. And it built absolutely beautiful. No hardly any fit issues or anything like this. So this is a not just a rebox of that, but it's the seaplane version. So we get a nice couple of extra bits to it. There is a duo, so these are duplicate pieces, which I've took all the duplicate ones out over there. So let's just jump right in and see what we've got with all our main plastic just here. So the fuselage, right, is gorgeous as always from Eduard. We're going to have that absolutely sublime, gorgeous recess panel line, recess rivet work. As you can see, you know, you just cannot fault how gorgeous that is. That is the beauty of Eduard, right? Surface detail is a definite 11 out of 10. As you can see, both sides looking spot on. On the inside, don't have to worry about any ejector pin marks. There is one or two, but they're not in places you're going to see them. We've got a little bit of rib work just there, but I do know that a lot of this cockpit is built in its own little tub and fits in there, so good one on that. Yes, we do have a bit of the tail section here. Again, surface detail consistent throughout. This here is just like a nice little guide to build your engine cowl up, so as it's all nicely lined up. You don't actually use it, you kind of just use it as a guide, and then you pop it out and your engine cowl's all well pieced together and nicely lined up. We then have, right, all of this just here, which is our engine area. Right, we have all our lovely engine detail just there. We've even got our wheel well detail, which again, loads of lovely detail. It kind of builds up into like a box shape, so you get more detail on it rather than being one piece. The bottom end of our fuselage section just there, which does have raised rivets, raised rivets where they're due, which should be some nice cool detail. A bit more cockpit detail just here, a bunch of dials, radio equipment and all that good stuff, as well as that rib work as well going on. All very, very crisp. Right, we have our instrument display panels as well, again looking very crisp, and we got them blanked out for photo etch where it's needed as well. The seat itself, right, we've got some nice little holes in there, giving it some nice detail also. And yes, there's a couple more little bits and bobs just on there. Where did my wings go? Found them, here they are. Wing section, again, just look at that surface detail. It's just second to none. You cannot complain about it at all. Right, absolutely gorgeous. Both top and bottom, port and starboard, absolutely gorgeous. Ailerons as well, looking gorgeous as well. Cannot grumble or complain about that at all. Now this is where we come into the sort of the extra pieces that you'd get to make this the Rufe, the seaplane version of the Zero. And this is where we have the flotation. Do you know what? I don't even know what they're called, to be honest with you, but yeah, this is what we have here. And again, that lovely, going out of focus a bit there, sorry, but not focusing right just there, but yeah, same level, crisp, consistent detail throughout. Right, looking good there. The port and starboard, so we say flotation devices for now. Again, same level of detail. Along with, we've got some nice free fall bombs. Right, they're looking good as well. We have, what else we got? That's basically it on there. Not too bad. I mean, looking rather good. The bottom part as well of a bit of a flotation device just there. All right, looking good as well. We do also get we've got some wheels here. This is for, it's like a trolley system, so as when it's not in the sea you can have it rolling around as well, which is kind of cool because yes, you could do a really cool diorama with this actually in the sea, but if you don't have this trolley thing, it's not going to sit right. It's going to sit on its side and be all wonky and stuff. So it's good that they've included that as well. Bit more internal detail, right? As you can see, lovely, all sorts of dials and stuff on there, well detailed indeed. It does build up to a very nice cockpit indeed. Ejector pin marks, not seeing any of them in any nasty places. Oh, we do get a cool little ladder as well to go with that. Canopy side of things, right? Everything is separately bagged as well, so just keep it all nicely together. And looking at this, it is looking very nice, clear and crisp. We can even see recessed rivets and stuff. Hopefully you might be able to just see those recessed rivets as well around the clear parts also. I'll just put up to the light just to double check. Right, and yeah, it's looking pretty nice, crystal clear, no nasty cobweb effects. And maybe a little bit of a scuff, maybe packaging and stuff, maybe a little bit of a polish up, and they will be absolutely great. Then we have a couple of little extras as well as the instructions just here. Well, first off, we have photo etch, which is really good. This is what makes sort of, again, you got the surface detail with Eduard, which is fantastic, but you always kind of get these lovely bits of photo etch to go with it, which we have seat belts, instrument display panels, all sorts of little bits and bobs on there, and we do have 2 of them for our duo set. We do also get canopy masks as well. You won't be able to see them on camera, but we've got canopy masks on there. Looks like wheel masks as well, which is another good bonus. We do have 2 sets of stencils. Also, these are, you know, really good. I have used them, so I know they're good for these zeros, and you know, you can see all the little bits of writing. Then we have sort of like our big marking section just here, which has all our roundels and stuff on there. Yeah, gonna be really good. We also get, you know, and this is the cool thing, you've got the option to paint your instrument display panels, put decals on your instrument display panels. You can use photo etch on them. You know, they cover all the bases, which is what we love about Eduard. Now the instructions, bit more than your average instructions, nice good color quality paper, but really cool in this one, we do get quite a nice bit of a read, right? We do have quite a nice description of the actual aircraft and a lot about it, and not just 1 or 2 pages. We've got quite a nice bit of a write-up on there, so a nice bit of a read. Now the construction of this, no major fit issues. I have built it, it goes together like a glove. You've got all the nice sort of colours and stuff to show you where you might need to, say, sand detail away to put photo etch on. Tells you all your colour callouts as well, which they do the guns range. So if you're into those paints, those are good paints, so it does tell you all of them, and it does guide you through quite nicely. I know sometimes Eduard can get a little bit complicated, but they do generally get you there in the end. You do kind of want to go off and pick the markings you want to do, because it will sort of some pieces will be slightly different depending on what markings you choose, but it will sort of indicate that to you as well. So there's the cockpit going together, which with this one you kind of bring your 2 fuselage halves together, and then you kind of pop the cockpit underneath, which is it's actually rather good. I mean, I think I remember when I was putting it together, it just fits like a glove, so really cool there. Drill some holes if you want to have some bombs, 3x4 bombs and all that kind of good stuff. Ailerons, you can have them in whatever position you want as well. Now it does have these little notes here saying don't forget to add the nose weight balance, right? It keeps saying that in a few places, but it doesn't actually go off and say where exactly to put it and how much weight to put in there. So this is a tail sitter aircraft from what them saying, but where to put it is kind of like, you know, you put it wherever and you put as much weight in there as whatever you might guess it might be. So it's going to be one of them. I'm kind of guessing, you know, put some weight in this nose area here, as well as, you know, a sort of buoyancy devices just here, as far forward as possible. And I suppose because they're not telling us how much weight, we've got to just whack as much in there just to be on the safe side, unless you're doing the diorama, because you could probably stick it down onto like a nice sea diorama, so you might be able to get away with that way. But yeah, the, you know, simple, nice World War II kind of aircraft construction, fuselage halves together, wing sections together, bring your fuselage and your wing section, and you're basically built together. It's then going to get us to do the engine section, which does look gorgeous. You can see it quite nicely on the one I've built. In fact, you know, I probably should get that one out. One sec. So here is the one I built. I mean, yes, it doesn't have all that buoyancy seaplane kind of added bits to it, right? You probably can't see in the cockpit area, but it does look absolutely gorgeous in there. Really, really nice build. You can see all that lovely detail as well in the wheel wells. You could just about see our engine just in there nicely on show. I did have to put a bit of blue tack on there, but yeah, back to the instructions. Yes, you've got your bombs. I don't put any on mine. Moving along, we've got see, we've got this piece, the one that you don't glue in. As you can see, you can build up your engine cowl to get it all nicely lined up and straight, which is good. And then we put all this buoyancy aid stuff on there, which, remember, you know, put a bit of weight in there, as much as you can probably fit in there, should be good. Coming in along and putting your canopy on or off. I kind of had mine on. Did I glue it down? Yes, I did. So I can't show you that. And then it does show you the construction of this kind of cart that carts this around when it's on the land, which is nice that they've added that, and it should. And as you can see from this picture just here, it's what's going to make it on the land kind of be standing up straight rather than conked over. Then we have our masks for actually masking this off, which does also look like we have wheel masks as well, which is good because they can be a pain to spray them or to paint them individually. Then we have the markings, which I think we've got about 7 or 8 markings on here. We have the kind of colours that I've used just here, nice sort of standard 0, as you can see. Really nice to paint as well. I mean, you know, when it comes to this 0, I mean, not only was it easy to build, no fit issues, you know, being an all-round sort of spray pattern, right, the spraying was easy. It's such a nice, quick, easy mojo booster aircraft, so it's nice to see it in this seaplane configuration as well. So yeah, we've got several markings coming along. We then have like a bit of a nice camo version if you want to do something a bit more advanced with your spraying, and we've got quite a few of them, which I think there's about, yeah, there's about 7 or 8, and there's quite a few there. Then we have our stencils on the back. So all in all, do you know what, it's a fantastic kit. I mean, I've already built the one that isn't the seaplane. It does look amazing. The surface detail is absolutely gorgeous. The cockpit is gorgeous. The engine is gorgeous. Your detail in your wheel wells are gorgeous. Just everything about this plane is gorgeous. Now this kit in particular is going to set you back about £60 or £59.99, which I suppose in a way, you know, there is 2 kits in here, so it's like £30 per kit, which is a pretty damn good price. And the way prices have been going lately in scale modelling, Eduard is still really actually coming out rather nice and cheap. I suppose here in Europe, I know in the US can be a bit of a pain and they can be a bit expensive over there, but they are so nice. So yeah, definitely a big thumbs up and a well recommended kit. But as always, until next time, my name is Eduard and this is Genesis Models, and I hope you've enjoyed.